Our next guest is a professional drinker. Yes, he gets paid to travel the globe and drink alcohol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that a dream job for you?
Yeah, his life is the ultimate bar hop. Here with more on the show, Booze Traveler is the host, Jack Maxwell. Jack.
Lola, Shannon, thank you for having
Okay,
me.
so
Thank you.
I want to be you when I grow up. How do you land a gig like this,
You
man?
can't do both.
You can't
It's
do
either
both.
me or grow up.
Okay. But seriously, tell us, how does this work? Do you call up the Travel Channel and say, look, I like to drink and I want to drink around the globe and I want you to pay for it?
Well, that would be one way to do it.
Okay.
But I have an acting background, so I auditioned for it and got it. However, I've been prepping for this since I was a little kid. I grew up in Boston.
Okay.
And in Boston, there's a neighborhood called Southie.
Oh, yeah,
And-
we know Southie.
So I would go up and down. There's a lot of bar rooms in Southie.
Yes, there are.
So I go up and down Broadway, shining shoes in bar rooms as a little kid.
Wow.
And I would be inundated by these great tales of adventure and travel, and it was wonderful. And they had a couple of cocktails at the same time. And I just got a love of alcohol's magic socializing effect, and also of travel and adventure. And I said, you know, if I can combine that someday, I'd have the best gig in the world.
You sure?
And
Yeah.
thanks to Travel Channel, I now do.
It
My
sounds like
goodness.
it. And you said you had to audition. What was your audition like? Did you have to drink?
No, they wouldn't tell you what it was. You just come in and talk about yourself. They just wanted someone who was comfortable around strangers and had a sense of adventure and travel and could handle a couple of cocktails from time to time.
From time to time.
right.
So walk us through how the show works.
Well, on Booze Traveler,
Yes.
we go around the world. See, it's not a show about drinking as much as it is about drinks, and there is a difference. But we explore and even celebrate the people and the places and the cultures of the world, of course, through the lens of a cocktail glass. But we find out what people drink, why they drink it, and the stories they tell when they do.
It's true. You can tell a lot about the culture from what they drink, actually.
Sure, like for instance, we all know alcohol is generally made from either fruit or grain or herbs.
Absolutely.
But none of that grows in the Gobi Desert. So in Mongolia, they look around and they say, nothing here but camels. So they milk the camels, which I got to do.
Yes.
They ferment the camel's milk in a big cow's stomach that's on the wall. And then they make that into vodka, hence alcohol, camel milk vodka. Because every society has learned how to make alcohol out of something. From the beginning of time and long after we're gone, people are going to make things into alcohol.
Well, tell us about some of the other interesting places you visited. What did you taste there? It sounds awesome.
Well, it was such, Shannon, it was such a great trip and so eye-opening for me. You know, our premiere episode, Monday night, November 24th at 10 p.m. on Travel Channel, we go to Turkey. And it is the week of Thanksgiving, so I guess that makes sense. But Turkey is 99% Muslim. And I was very surprised. I thought...
Muslims aren't supposed to drink, according to the Quran.
Aha!
Aha!
That's aha!
All right.
You're right.
Yes.
So, I thought that I'd have to find a guy who would take me to a guy who knows a guy that would take me down an alley blindfolded, and then I'd give a secret code, and then I'd get a drink. No, they drink. I walk into a liquor store, I buy a beer.
You walked into a liquor store in Turkey?
Yes!
Really?
Huh.
Who knew?
Who
But
knew?
you only get that from travel. So I get it, and he says, please don't open it in here, we'll get fined. But you can open it outside and go for a walk.
On the street with the open container.
Isn't that strange?
Sounds like New Orleans.
That's right, which we've also done. That's one of the episodes. So I say to him, how can you be Muslim and own a liquor store? Same thing. He says, I never say I make no sins.
That's a good answer.
Right.
Well, there's a guy who grows grapes to make wine. And I say, you're a Muslim. He says, not only am I Muslim, I've made the pilgrimage to Mecca. Well, then how do you have he says, well, my heart and soul are Muslim, and I'm proud. But what about my mouth, Jack?
But what about my
What
mouth?
about mouth? You gotta take care of the
speaking
mouth.
of mouths,
Yes.
what have you brought for us today?
And where did you get them from?
Well, these are, first of all, we have raka from Turkey.
Raka.
And again, that's at the premiere episode. Even though there's an I at the end, it's pronounced with kind of A-ish, raka.
Raka.
And it's the national drink of Turkey.
All right.
Mustafa Ataturk, who founded Turkey, made it an honorary member of his cabinet.
Literally.
Made a drink? Remember
So everyone drinks it in honor of this man they love so much. Now,
That's
this
great.
is very cold water. It's very clear, as you can see. So is raka. Watch what happens when
Raka.
you mix the two.
With just plain water.
Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch
Give it a
close.
little magic trick.
Okay.
How do you mix two clear liquids and then it becomes cloudy? It's called lion's milk over there. Also the locksmith because...
I can smell it from here.
It's anise?
Yes. What's the proof on this?
Oh, this is strong. You know, this one is 45%, but I had some homemade in Turkey that's a little stronger.
It's blowing me out.
90 proof.
Just smell it, Lola. Just smell it.
Just smell it.
It's got a licorice type
Yeah,
smell
it's filled
to
with
it.
anise. You want to smell that, Shannon?
Wow, it is strong.
That is
And I
no
think I owe
joke.
it to you viewers to have a cocktail.
Yeah, you have to tell us how it tastes,
Just a
right?
sip. Oh, right.
What's the most you've drunk
That's
in
good.
one night?
Tastes like liquid good and plenty. It's anise. In one night?
Yes, one night.
It does. It does. Remember Choo Choo Charlie? Right? Good and plenty? I was in Mongolia.
You love
And-
Mongolia.
Right.
Well, we were there, and I do. You know, it's such a wide, beautiful, big place, and we found this nomad family after tracking them for a couple of days.
Right.
You have to track camel footprints, then the camel, then the people,
Gotcha.
because they move all over, the
Right.
nomads. So we went there, and Grandma welcomes us into the area with a bowl of camel milk vodka, and you have to drink it. And I don't understand Mongolian, so I drank it, and then she said, through the interpreter, well, you have to have 3 bowls, otherwise it's an insult to us because we want to have you here for 4 days on our land. So I had to drink 3 bowls of camel milk vodka, which is maybe a little too much, which I don't know how much is camel milk vodka. I've never had it before.
Right.
But so I drank 3 bowls. I had a little too much for that. But thankfully, they got a great hangover cure. And this here is Zerbenschnaps.
What is their
German
hangover
schnapps.
cure in Mongolia? What is
It's cow stomach soup.
Okay,
Like
moving
it's a-
along.
move- I
Okay,
see.
what's that?
I knew.
I want to know about that.
What's in that bottle?
This is Zerbenschnaps.
Zerbenschnaps.
Well, you know, before I tell you what's in it, you tell me
Okay.
if you can smell.
All right, put the nose to the test.
The
That's it.
nose always
Women
knows.
first.
Thank you.
Ladies first, as always. Shannon, you want to try some of that?
I can't
I'll
tell
smell
what's in
it.
here.
Oh, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really can't.
I just smell alcohol.
Until you taste it. Well, you got that right. Ready? Now, when I tell you, tell me if you don't
Okay.
smell. Oh, that's good. This Zerbenschnaps,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
made from pine cones.
Really?
It's pine cone liqueur.
Pine cone liqueur.
And I had to climb the tree to get those pine cones.
Now that you say it, I can smell a little hint of it, but I would have never guessed it.
Just a little
I've
nip
never
of
even
Christmas.
heard of it.
All right,
You
so
get a
much
little
to
Christmas.
learn, and we're going to keep watching your show so we can learn more. Every Monday night, 10 p.m. on the Travel Channel. We can check it out. Booze Traveler, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Learned so much.
You're a fascinating man,
Cheers.
Jack
Cheers.
Maxwell. Oh, yeah. Drink up.
We'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360.